Dave Schrock, advisor for the College of Arts and Sciences, showing you how to look up a class, how to do a basic course search. So first, you'll click the Student tab. We're doing registration things, so you'll go ahead and click the My Registration laptop icon. Then you'll go ahead and click Look Up Classes. That'll open a new tab. It always wants to know what semester you're looking at, so we'll go ahead and do spring, and we'll say Submit. And we want to find an English class. We have in mind it's English 321, so we're going to go ahead and click English, and it'll show us all the English classes. We'll click 321 View Sections. So here we are. Pretty straightforward in terms of figuring out what these classes are, but then we have all these columns, and these can be somewhat confusing. So let me go ahead and walk you through this. This is important if this is your first time doing this. You need to know. So select. Down here, you'll see a variety of things. If you have some sort of restriction, you'll see that there. It could be a hold. That's another video. It could be other things going on. If you see C, the section is closed. Move on. That class is full for whatever reason, so keep looking at some other ones here. Ideally, you will see one of these that is an open checkbox. That's one way to register for a course. You can see another video about that. But hopefully, if you're registering, you see an open checkbox for the class you want. CRN is course reference number. Every class has a 5-digit code, and this is helpful for registration. It's also helpful if you click, you'll find out a little bit more information about the class. And then if you click View Catalog Entry, you'll find even more information about the class. You'll get a little description in terms of what it is, what general education requirements it meets. That's nice. What prerequisites you need. What classes do you have to take prior to that, and what grade do you need to get, to get into the course. So different information like that. The next section, subject, 4-letter code, pretty straightforward. Course number there, section number here. CMP is campus, as you can see here. M is for Maine. That's mostly what you're looking at, but there are some that are a little bit different. So this one says AG, and you're wondering, well, what is that? You go over to the right, and you'll see that that's because it's on the Grand Rapids campus. So some of these different campus codes mean different things. The other one you might see is MB. And the other thing you'll see with this section is it starts with a V. Well, my friend Professor Samuel's class, you look over here, and you'll see that that is a fully online course. So that's what some of those mean. So just keep those in mind as you're looking for classes along with the campus and the section. You may have a different campus, you may have an online class. Title is straightforward. The days go by MTWRF, which is pretty straightforward, except sometimes this is confusing, the T and the R. T is Tuesday, but it's a separate day, so you need to show up for Thursday as well. It's not just Thursday. It's Tuesday and Thursday here. The times, a lot of these just meet in one time, but look at this one. My friend Professor Vonderhaar, her class meets in Star Tuesdays, noon to 1:15, but then it goes down to this computer lab in ASC 1008 on Thursdays at the same time. So you just have to keep that in mind as you're navigating your classes there. Times, again, kind of works the same way. Cap is how many people can be in the course. Act is how many people actually are in the course. And then rem means remaining, how many seats are remaining. Now, with some of these, it's pretty straightforward to say, well, there are no seats remaining. Ooh, this one, there's a couple. Great, I can get right into it. Sometimes this gets a little deceiving because these next few columns come into play. The wait list, WL. If you want to know how to wait list, that's another video. But this one, you say, hey, there's a seat left. I want to jump right into it. There's actually somebody on the wait list for that. What MyFSU is doing is it's allowing this person right here 24 hours to claim this seat. If they don't claim it, then maybe that'll be open tomorrow for you. But keep checking back. But that will sometimes get confusing if you see somebody on the wait list, but you do see a seat remaining. That's what's going on. So wait list, instructor, the dates in terms of when the class runs, the location. Again, sometimes that's different if it meets at 2 times, so just make sure you note that. And then the attribute. That can say a variety of things. We've looked at this in a couple cases for a different campus, so it could be Grand Rapids. It could also say mixed delivery, meaning it's a little bit in class and a little bit outside of class online. And for those fully online courses, you'll see this. The other thing that sometimes gets confusing with online courses, people will see TBA, and obviously it says to be announced, both in terms of the location and also over here in terms of times. Well, if it's online, the time is when you decide to work on it, so it's to be announced, and also the place, well, it's wherever you're at in cyberspace in terms of working on it. So that's how to look up a basic course Enjoy.